Hi, I'm Haley Menard from The Sugar Burger, and today we are doing an as seen on TV test. During the 90s, we would see such wonderful baking items as the Perfect Brownie pan and Big Top. So let's give them a try in our own kitchen now that we have adult money to buy things that we were never allowed. I'm ready to go. Here's our package from the... Nope, all I could think of was rivers of Amazon Prime through my head again. Here's our package with our as seen on TV items, and I didn't even open it yet because I'm a risk taker, but I wanted you to get the joy of unboxing. I'm gonna open this with a knife, which after I sharpened a knife on the internet, I don't know if I want to do stuff like this so publicly anymore, but here we go. She's open. This box has no fanfare at all. It does not look like the as seen on TV Perfect Brownie pan. This is boring, but it is lightweight and flexible, easy to clean, durable, long lasting, dishwasher safe. That's what we like to see. Next, here's our giant cupcake, formerly known as Big Top, silicone mold. So again, not a lot of fanfare. Oh, it is Big Top. It says Big Top. I know, Miko, it's a for real Big Top. And this is a picture frame that I also ordered because I am carbon footprint friendly and put all my packages together. It's not for you. So I think let's do Big Top first because we're gonna wanna cool it and frost it. Let me get it out of its Temu style packaging. Goodness, it's like vacuum sealed in here. Beautiful. So here's the bottom, which just looks like a giant cupcake liner. I know that middle part wasn't English, but you know what I was trying to say. Here's our Big Top top. Here's our insert. If you wanted to do this and then you could fill the hole with something, which I think we're gonna do, because if we're gonna Big Top, let's Big Top big. I hear you. Kids. All right, so I'm gonna rinse this out real quick because it did come from the rivers of Amazon Prime. I threw away the Big Top instructions. Oh no. Do not use Big Top cupcake bakeware before reading the following. Don't allow kids to use it. Don't use it on your stove top. Clean it. I mean, this is all stuff you shouldn't have to read as an adult. It says just to use this approximately 35 to 45 minutes for the Big Top and 45 to 50 minutes for the booty. But it says to do the temperature as the manufacturer says. I feel prepared to Big Top. Since this is a little bit of an ode to the 90s, we're gonna use our original girl, Miss Betty Crocker, which I was disgusted to find on the bottom shelf of the grocery store today. Apparently Duncan Hines and Dolly Parton have like taken over and they're on the top shelf, and Betty, who's been serving us for many years, was all the way at the bottom. So I think she deserves some time here. We're just gonna do 90s style cake, which is box and a prayer, and you will need 1 cup of water, 1/3 cup oil, and 3 eggs. I love this for me today. This is like a little vacation doing a box mix. You know, to be respectful of Betty, we're gonna go with chicken eggs instead of duck eggs today. Here's our oil and water, 1 cup, 1/3 of a cup. Let's get our eggs in. Oh, no. Shh. There's gonna be more shell. Okay, everything went fine. Whisk it together. Smells like a 8-year-old's birthday party. Don't overmix it. So that's pretty much it. There's no lumps and bumps. I think we're ready to pour into our fancy new cake mold. But let's give it a spray because I do not want it to get stuck in here. I guess we just like willy-nilly fill this. I went like 3/4 of the way. I feel like this isn't enough cake batter. It's not. Maybe there's too much in the top. So I'm just gonna like do that. I hope this works out. All right, I'm putting this on because we are gonna fill it. So when it rises, it should give us a little divot. I'm gonna bring both of these over to the oven. Bets said 350 for aluminum glass or 325 for a nonstick pan. So why did I preheat that to 375? Huh. Oh, for cupcakes. Heat the oven to 375. All right, I think we're gonna lower this to 350. Reading, man. It'll get you every time. It's fine to put them in now because when I open the oven, we're gonna lose a bunch of temperature anyway. There's the top and the booty. Okay, have so much fun. I'm gonna start with 35 minutes because that's what it said the top would take to bake approximately. I guess it's time to move on to the brownie pan. Yeah. Oh, are we ready? All right, I was bringing all my ingredients over here. I spilled the oil a little, so I've ruined the box. You can't return it now. This is just what it is. Let's open up our Perfect Brownie pan. All right, that's gonna make your individual brownie squares. There's no instructions with this. It's just, don't hurt yourself, clean it, don't give this to kids. This is what excited me, the bottom that comes out, because you don't have to worry about getting in these corners and scooping out the first brownie and ruining it. So I have high hopes for this pan. We should give this an Amazon cleaning as well. I wonder why they came to the decision to make it this color. It's very ugly. I'm just gonna have to spray and rinse this because it's an awkward shape. This is an exciting day. This is like my childhood dream purchases coming true. Watching my cartoons, thinking about how many payments of 1995 I could swing on things when I grew up as an adult. Answer's the same as when I was a child. Here we go. This is my favorite kind of brownie mix. I got the double chocolate. I'm not cheap. And to this bag of goodness, we are going to add 1 egg, 1/3 of a cup of oil, 1/4 cup of water. This is fine San Franciscan chocolate. Now it's stuck to the counter. All right, 1/3 of a cup of oil, 1/4 cup of water, and 1 chicken egg. It smells very good already. We'll get our lumps and bumps out, but there will be some because there's chocolate chips in here, because obviously I'm gonna get the luxury version. Hold on, I need more power. I can't tip towards you. Okay, make it look like I did all that from that angle. It's a nice mix right there. Let's spray this down because they didn't give any indication of parchment paper, things like that. In the ad, you pull it out, and that's it. Here we go. Look at all those chocolate chips. There's so many. It smells so good. It's in there. Let's put in the special apparatus. Patent pending, I'm sure. Oh my gosh. Uninvited ghosts of the 90s. So this is what it's gonna look like before it goes in the oven. We are going to cook it at 325. So that's a significant difference from the big top temperature. So I think we're gonna have to wait.
You're not gonna just risk it with that?
I feel like I'm not giving the Perfect Brownie pan a fair shake if I don't follow the instructions.
What's Google say?
Dear Google, you know what? Maybe we just ball. Look at this answer. Can I cook something at 350 instead of 325? Which isn't what I typed, but Google's trying to work with me here. Absolutely. Big capital fat letters. All right, let's just give it a go. This is gonna be weird anyway because these are all touching the edge. So, I mean, we're gonna do it. Oh yes, I understand oven. I'm so sorry. What is this? I'm getting an oven error? Oh, we need Nate. Oh no.
Hello?
Can you come here? I have an emergency.
What's going on?
The oven's giving me an error code and I'm in the middle of baking a big top.
What is the error?
DC.
Well, I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
DC.
DC. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I can look it up too. That's not... Your oven partition isn't installed correctly. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're done. You're just gonna come right out. I don't have time for this shit. Ah! Oh my God. Is this gonna burn the floor? Miko, no. No, no. Oh my God. Oh. Freaking Samsung. Miko, no, no, no. Okay. That was so much action. All right, now we wait. Do you know what time I said it's gonna bake for 35 minutes? Because the timer's definitely not on. 3:03. So it's been another 15 minutes. It was in there for 10, so we want another 10. What a day. What a day. Even after all the debacles, we're here at the moment where hopefully the top of our big top will be cooked. Okay, it looks very done. She's really done. The brownies kind of look done too, but I don't know. I'm gonna check the bottom of the big top too, since we're here. Unveiling. Oh, okay. Okay, there's kind of a divot to put stuff in. Done. I think the brownies are done too. This is chaotic. They look very much like a done brownie. Okay, everybody's out. Already, I have a problem with this situation. I should have leveled out the batter a little more before I put the brownies in, because look at those little puny skinny guys at the end. Brownies are done. I don't need to do anything further with them. I'm not one of those animals that frosts a brownie, because that's disgusting. But I am gonna frost our big top and put something in the middle of it. Maybe we won't fill it. All right, TBD. Let's let everybody cool down and we'll come back to it. We're gonna flip these out of their mold to help with the cooling process. Also, as I'm looking at this is a little uneven too. I don't know how happy I am with this. All right, I'm just gonna flip it. Right out of the big top. Yeah, she crooked. I'm gonna put it back just because of the structural integrity here. That's a big crooked ass top. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh my God, flipped it. Crooked. It is cute though, the little swirls and stuff. Do you want to do the frosting now? I felt like Dora the Explorer. Do you want to see what's in the backpack? Okay, let's get the frosting going. Usually the mixer move is a behind the scenes situation, but today, feeling frisky. We're gonna go with the traditional buttercream. 90s Betty Crocker probably calls for 90s Betty Crocker frosting, but I honestly just can't bring myself to do that part because it's so unnecessary, because frosting's so easy to make. We have 1.5 sticks of room temperature butter. This is 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, but it's supposed to be 3 cups. I think when I was measuring things earlier, I blacked out. So let's add the butter in. Get it whipping. It's so crazy how many desserts you make with different iterations of just beating the crap out of dairy products. All right, let's add our sugar, at least the first part. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons or Kirkland capfuls of vanilla. 1, 2, That was supposed to be like the Sesame Street guy, but it didn't come out that way. 3 tablespoons of milk. And the secret ingredient to good frosting, a little pinch of salt. What are we thinking about colors here? This is obviously supposed to look like it's in a cupcake wrapper. So should I be frosting that like a color? You never get a nude bottomed cupcake, that's insane. So let's make it look like that, I guess.
White.
It can't be white and white. I don't like a white bottom. I think the bottom should have some color to it. Because who's out here buying white cupcake liners? Nobody. Let's split this in half then. Yeah, we're just gonna keep half of this. Do we feel like that's half-ish? Yeah. All right, let's put a color in here.
Mint green.
Mint green? Okay, you got it. Let's get out our food colors. Here's our green. We won't go too hard on it. Hello? Oh. It's minty. I want a piping bag for this. I am excited about the Big Top. I feel like my mom really missed an opportunity here. I don't know what this is gonna look like, but experiments make experience. I just made that up right now. All right, let's start with this. Let me see if this is, she's warm. She's too warm, and we've been learning our lesson with this. So we're gonna give it a minute. While the Big Top cools, let's see if we can get the brownies out of the pan. I like to keep everybody entertained. We're gonna pull this out. Okay, everybody came together. Okay, the bottom's off of it. Oh my God. It is kind of cool that like you don't have to like really cut it. They are indeed cooked. I guess it worked, but I feel like the whole like gimmick is, oh, you know, everybody gets an edge piece, but I feel like they're still not that edge piecey. Like that crisp situation isn't happening. The perfect brownie pan. Am I gonna keep this? I don't know. Could it end up at Goodwill? Maybe. So if you're in the Connecticut area, you could check for this guy soon. What are we doing about this? I'm just gonna have to ruin them by pushing them out. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, this one broke. We can test it. I'm gonna test this. Well, go brownie. Was it because of the perfect pan? Maybe. Approve. I generally approve of the device. I guess it was kind of easy. I approve of it. It's fine. Maybe I could have sprayed it better. Big Top's still warm. Let's give it a few minutes. We'll come back to it. I think it's time to Big Top frost. The whole point is to make it look like it's in its wrapper, which, I mean, I guess the Big Top mold kind of did, but if I just leave it nude, it's not gonna look like that. So I did my best with the piping tip I have. And I'm also gonna put my Grogu spatula under this because I am gonna need to transport this. So I thought ahead. So I'm gonna try to make like cupcake lines. So let's, oh, no. That's not what I wanted you to do. I want that on the inside. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, this is going great. Gotta go all the way to the top like a real cupcake liner. They didn't show this part in the commercial. This is gonna get all over my hand. It smells very good. Betty knows what she's doing. Mother effing legend. Does it look like it's in a cupcake liner? Not really. Okay, I guess it kind of looks like a cupcake liner. There's just a couple like sloppy ones I should probably, no, I think that made it worse. That made it worse. We're learning. We're just gonna ignore that side. That side looks good. So we have our cupcake liner. Now we need to add our filling because I did look on the Big Top directions and they said this is for filling. So we're gonna put some minis in there. So when you cut it open, it spills everywhere for drama. I don't know how many is even gonna fit in here. This fits a significant amount of miniature peanut butter M&Ms. So this isn't like true to the 90s. I don't think we had peanut butter M&Ms yet. I don't wanna overdo it, I guess. You think I overdid it? Maybe I overdid it. We're gonna find out. I want the top to stick here. So I'm going to do like a little bit of, this is kind of flat. Just smush it. This looks ridiculous. Should I trim it? Maybe I should trim it. I'm gonna use my knife that set the internet into a frenzy. And let's just make an even guy. Okay, that's better. Not great, but better. So here we go. I'm nervous we're not gonna have enough frosting for this. So I wanna go around the bottom because I don't want that connection to show. Twirl, twirl. We're gonna may have to cheat it somehow. Son of a bee. Everything's gonna be fine. All right, we're gonna spread it out and we're gonna, oh, jeez Louise. And every time we get a little extra, we'll throw it on the top. Not what the commercials looked like. We're gonna make it. So there it is, the big top. I have a proposition. So I've been seeing these things online. I saw a long time ago, people making like them look like cartoons, and you basically just outline a bunch of stuff in black. And I'm gonna see if I can do it. It's supposed to make it look like a cartoon drawing. If you black outline your swirls. I don't think this is gonna work. Maybe. Whimsy. This was like a last minute outrageous decision. But I saw the black gel in the cabinet and I was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's experiment. We are relatable. I have to look at it from over here. I get it. You have to do the liner too though. Just look at it from the front. We won't have enough to do the whole thing. I feel like I get the gist. I wasn't prepared to do this, so overall, I'm pleased. But wait, but in a cartoon, ta-da! Okay, this is our big top, and we still didn't learn our lesson with the frosting. I really thought we waited long enough, but we didn't, and now the illusion's falling apart. If you get a chance, check out this trend. It's pretty cool. I don't think we did it justice, but I had, you know, just some sort of impulse here to try it. We're gonna have to bring in the critic now, so let me load up my 90s crystal cake tray and we will, you know, get the news.
I'll watch you load it.
You wanna watch me load it?
It seems very precarious.
Okay. I'm gonna... Oh! Oh my God, no! She died! Do it every time. Oh my God. We're just gonna leave the spatula under there. Sugar, but all of our hard work. Okay, time to face the music. Hi.
Hi.
We had a devil of a day.
Okay, what is this?
Well, this is Big Top, which is a silicone mold that has, you know, things to make it look like a giant cupcake.
Okay.
We frosted it too hot again. We did it again.
You do that a lot.
We set the timer and everything to like make ourselves wait, and I was just too excited to get to it. And then I impulsively tried to do this like cartoon drawing trend that I saw on the internet. And then these are Perfect Pan brownies.
Okay, what is that?
It's a brownie pan that has like the thing in it.
Slices?
Yeah, like it's supposed to be all edges. All right, so you can rate them on looks first if you want.
Oh, the brownies look good. They're all like the same size, which is good. Cutting, that's a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10. Okay, what about the Big Top?
That looks crazy.
It does look crazy.
On looks?
Yeah.
Like a 4.
Oh, that's very generous. Thank you. But what about like the shape? Does it truly look like a cupcake? Did Big Top do its job?
If the frosting looked better, I think it would have looked like a cupcake.
Okay. Well, maybe Big Top shouldn't be so dependent on the baker's skills. I don't think that's what they're selling.
Yeah, because...
I would not give them COD for this phone order. Try the brownie.
Yeah, go brownie.
Do you feel like you got all edges?
Is that a thing?
That's the thing. People like edges.
All the edges? I guess, yeah. You got like hard parts on the edge.
So the Perfect Brownie pan did its job. No baker skill required.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
good.
So Big Top, let's get a plate and cut a slice for you. This is my
Oh
transport.
my God. That...
Okay, great.
No one breathe.
I'm about to bring out the Paula Deen knife again and get the internet set. I'm gonna cut it and there should be a reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Big Top M&M reveal! It wasn't supposed to fall on the counter, but it did.
Great.
Do you want a new slice or do you want the counter slice? Here you go, I'll just turn it. So look at how pretty inside though.
Is this just like a regular... Did you make the cake or...?
I did make it. Technically.
Okay, but it's a box cake. I could tell. Just like a regular cake. It's
If
fine.
you were an 8-year-old at a birthday party, would you be pleased?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like the M&Ms?
Yeah, of course.
Did you find the reveal satisfying?
It's fine.
It was fine. If you were a parent, would you let your child order Big Top to fulfill his or her as seen on TV dreams? It's 1996, by the way. $20 probably.
Probably not.
Probably not. All right. Well, I guess now we know. And you know, the price hasn't changed at all. No inflation on Big Top.
Really?
Yep. 20 clams.
I'm just real hungry. I haven't even had dinner.
Oh, so it's not that it's just good, it's that you're hungry. Okay. All right, well, we learned some lessons. We can, I think, approve both of these items. So if you're ever in a position where you see on TV the Big Top ad come back, or the Perfect Brownie pan, you should buy it. Same with Devil Sticks and the Skip It. And
I have Devil Sticks. I used to love doing them.
right. So they're all great things. So enjoy your as seen on TV purchases. I approve. Ready! He's taking it seriously today. Dirt bike fridge. We can't even use that anymore. Dirt bike fridge is out of season. It's so sad.
He does stuff on them. What?
Yeah, he's checking for eggs.
Oh my god.
He's like stealing their lunch money.
We have to get this on cameras.
Miko, my God! Miko, is that a good choice? Yeah, Wanda, fight back, girl. Is this all gonna be one take?
Okay, my arms are rested.
You're good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, well, I gotta wash this bowl, so I guess you could rest it even more. Tell your dream first. I had a crazy dream last night. He's like, oh, by the way, like my brother's body is back there because I wasn't gonna trust just anybody to transport him. And I'm just sitting there quietly like, oh, well, that's kind of weird, but I guess that's fine. We had to like dig up the new patio that's just finished and like bury his brother there. And I remember the dream being like, you know, you gotta go down 6 feet. My only reoccurring dream is like, it's this, I live in this house, but I like forget that there's all these extra bathrooms, but none of them work. Oh my God, could you imagine if I made a cappuccino on YouTube? People would be commenting like crazy. You know what I wish upon every single one of those people is that every time they learn someone new, something new, someone's like, oh my God, you're so stupid. Just right away. Test that. Those test out good.
Like I knew the transfer was gonna be for Karen.
You did know. All right, this is gonna be, okay. I was thinking to myself, do I like scoop it individually into these squares? But I think I just load up the pan and then I insert this. That's my best guess. The Big Top was kind enough to provide instructions.